அப்பா. Shall we start the session, please? Join as fast as possible. Just slept and woke up and came like anything. Jotam, yesterday's session you had missed yesterday's session. Remember that yesterday's session important discussion we have done. That yesterday's video you must see. 3 people attendance recorded. 4 people attendance recorded. 5 people attendance recorded. So 5 people attendance recorded. So now look here. Yesterday we were discussing. I told you what and all sections are there, which is very very important for examination point of view. I have discussed all the important sections, and we are doing revision now. And then we will start solving question answers. That's also very very important. So let's check this one out. Now look here. We discussed about open chain. I told carbonates compound few important things, which is very very important. First important thing, what is very, very important for you is saturated, unsaturated, open chain and ring. Understood or not? Open chain and ring. Jasmita present. Open chain and ring. So here cyclic, that is hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon will be divided into 2 parts. One section will be what? One section will be saturated, one section will be unsaturated, and this is alicyclic and aromatic. These 2 parts are there. After that, in saturated and unsaturated sections, we have discussed about open chain. Jotam, you need to listen to me. Yesterday, you were not present in the class, so you need to prepare the PDF for yesterday's class recording. You have to see the marking scheme. Jasmita and Maha reporting time. That's most important. Okay, so now let's start the class, please. So now here, alkane, alkene, alkyne, I talked about open chain compounds, and then we had to discuss about isomerism. In that alicyclic part also, see, naming, mostly they will not be giving any tough naming. Mostly they will not be giving any tough naming. They will be giving you sophisticated, like, see, when this type of chains will be there, see, we already know that from nomenclature one question is coming. So since nomenclature section, Maya, good morning. So nomenclature one question is coming. So since nomenclature one question is coming means we need to be very much acquainted with that section. So here said see carbon carbon carbon. This is exactly single bond. So what we are going to say, we will say only cyclohexane. What we are going to say this cyclohexane. Cyclohexane. What we are going to call it as cyclohexane. Now, when condensed form will be, it will be written like this, but these two are same only. Understood? These two are same only, and this is the bond line notations. Bond line notation and condensed form is all similar to this is structure part. Got it? So that's not very big difference here. This is most important you need to remember. So this structure when you are seeing, can you see this? This is also called as structure. This part will be called as what? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I call it as cyclohexane? But this is cyclopropane. Understood not? 3 is there, so cyclopropane. Very good, Kritika. See, 3 is there, so cyclopropane. 6 is there, so cyclohexane. Understood? So now here cyclo part is there. So now this section is over. Now we will go for the next one. Aromatic. In aromatic, you will be seeing single, double. In between the bonds, single and double chain will be exactly same. So can you see here? This will be exactly called as benzene. This structure is considered as benzene. Understood not? So here it is exactly when the carbon and hydrogen bonds will be shown. So this is structure formula, this is condensed one, and this is bond line notations. They will be doing like this. Many times you will be seeing one ring inside. Understood? So these two are same. Got it? These two are yes, benzene is there. Now here we will go for whenever with this ring form, CH3 will be there, it is toluene, and this is ethyl benzene, C2H5, ethyl benzene, this is phenol, OH will be there, and this is aniline. So this type questions we will not be asking. Aromatic is not in your syllabus. Only what you call, only when somebody will be asking you, you need to just answer for aliphatic parts. Understood not? Aromatic sections is not in your syllabus. That is for higher classes. But for your understanding, I have exactly shown you. So derivative of hydrocarbon, we need to understand that. One simple thing I'm just going to teach you. Quickly give your attendance. Today I'm going to remove those students who are not interested to study. This is most important. Rules are rules, and I'm not going to break the rules. So now look here. So hydrocarbon radical part sections will be there are radical. See, whenever in hydrocarbon anything will be connected, it will be considered as radical. It will be considered as what? It will be considered as radical. So for radical part, how we are going to conduct, how we are going to check. So when alkane will be there, CnH2n plus 2. The general formula is CnH2n plus 2. This section alkene is CnH2n, alkyne is CnH2n minus 2. So alkyl group, whenever you will be taking out, so this is called as alkenyl and this is alkynyl. In naming how it is exactly going to change, I'm going to show you. Get ready for this. Yes, just check this one out. Alkane, alkene, alkyne, CnH2n plus 2, CnH2n, CnH2n minus 2. So when you will be seeing in this alkyl group, alkenyl, NYL, alkenyl, alky NYL added. Here, alkyl NYL added. Okay, so now let's check this one out. How it is exactly going to be. We are going to check one time. See this section. Okay. So if somebody will be asking you alkane, so alkane general formula will be what? Alkane general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Understood? So in this, one hydrogen has to be removed. Okay, so you need to remove one hydrogen. Once you are removing one hydrogen, what will happen? CnH2n plus 1 and one carbon bond is linked like this. So this will be exactly called as what? This is called as alkyl. Got it? This is called as alkyl. Alkyl. Now this will be added with R. Understood? So this R can be any radical. That R can be any radical. Yes, and that time we are considering it as alkyl. What name we are exactly giving it as? Alkyl. Understood? So alkyl. We are going to be very quick because this is not the class session, this is the revision session. So alkene. So when we are talking about alkene means CnH2n. Understood? So here it will become CnH2n minus 1 and one bond will be there. That time it will become alkyl because alkenine means alkene. From alkene we are exactly removed. From alkene we have removed one hydrogen and we have written like that. So that will be considered as alkenine and alkynine. Alkynine will be which one? ALKYNYL. Alkynine will be exactly which one? Alkyl, if somebody will ask, CnH2n minus 2 is there. Understood or not? So CnH2n minus 2 section will be there. So CnH2n minus 2 already there. Okay, this is in this minus 3 if we will do one more hydrogen we will remove, then we will get a bond. Understood? One more hydrogen, the moment we are removing, then we are going to get alkynyl. What we are getting? Alkynyl. One more hydrogen removing means we are going to get alkynyl. You need to remember that section. Understood? So now get ready for that part. It will come in its own screen. Yes. So see, CnH2n minus 3 it is there. CnH2n minus 3. Understood? So now functional group, you know that functional groups are, in that they will not ask the definition of functional group. Please. Yes, nomenclature they will ask. Nomenclature they will ask, but they will not ask the definition and any other part of functional group. That you must remember. Sharmila, already you are there. In YouTube you join. She's mental or what? So now look here. So you need to understand. Today only we are going to start with that Google Meet sections in evening. Parallelly we are going to inform. Understand or not? So now look here. So what work we are going to do here is functional group. If somebody will be asking you how we are going to respond with the functional group, you check this one out. See, functional group, when we will be telling, we know that there are some functional groups like chlorine, bromine, iodine, halogen family. They are called as halogen family group. Okay. So magnetic effect, can you teach, ma'am? I punch you. I'm telling you now everything systematically we are going to teach. So first one by one I am going to finish. In between, I will not leave anything. This is the final session, so all the important questions I need to discuss. So now look here. OH means alcohol. This section will be exactly aldehyde. Aldehyde is RCHO. Ketone is COR. Understand here R and R can be any of the radical part. You can write any alkyl group. Understood now? Alkyl subsequent part. So now here carboxyl will be there. This RCOOH will be there. Amino. So see, most important naming you will be getting from this aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic and halogen family means alcohol family. So naming will be mostly done from that sections. Naming will be mostly done from that sections and from there it is coming. So you need to remember the naming system of this. Most important is this one, this section, this section, this section. Amino and alkoxy and ester. Ester, some part we can do, but only for naming system for exams we are going to. So homologous series. Yesterday I told you when I was discussing that which questions are very important. In that section I have discussed one very important part. I informed you that homologous series you must do. Didn't I inform that homologous series definition, characteristics of homologous series? This section will give you score. So this section you must read very nicely. This is the most important part and I want everybody to read this section very carefully. Homologous series. I hope you might have understood what is homologous series. So here this section I am again going to say important. If you will leave and in exam any question will come, that means you will be in trouble because first I will punch you. Understood? So now look here. Homologous series may thus be defined as a group of structurally similar compound, each member of which differ from preceding or succeeding member by CH2. So here what they have seen, that defined as group of structurally similar compound. Group of structurally similar compound. Group of structurally similar compound. Structurally they will be similar. Understood? They differ by CH2 and their molecule, if you will see, the member of the series is called homologous, and this member of the series is considered as what? Homologous. Understood? So what are the characteristics of homologous series? Maya, can you say, start saying what are the characteristics of homologous series? Those students who have joined now, they must report to me, otherwise they will be marked as absent. I hope you might have understood me. Similar, structurally similar. They will be structurally similar, and they will differ by CH2 from the preceding one, and their what you call. Can we check one by one how we are exactly going to write homologous series? Get ready, Sarvina. You join now. See, the moment you are joining the session, you must say that I joined. Otherwise, it will be problem. You don't know my anger right now. My anger is very bad. It will be damaging everybody. So now please be very, very serious about this. Last moment I am not listening my family member. No one I am listening. Because I know what is good for you, I will do that. What you have seen me one face, you have will never see me in this session. Now look at CnH2n. Understand or not? Ritvijan? Yes, your reporting time is late, but at least you joined. So now look at CnH2n plus 2, CnH2n and CnH2n minus 2. Alkane, alkene, alkyne. In this sections, you need to be very specific. Be very specific on homologous definition. If they will say characteristics of homologous series, first you write what is homologous series and then you start writing the homologous series characteristics. Understood? So in that characteristics part, you write all members of a particular homologous series can be represented by general formula. What is the general formula? CnH2n plus 2, CnH2n and CnH2n minus 2. This is first part. Second part. See, second important. They differ by CH2. How much they differ by? They differ by CH2. This is second one. And molecular weight of two adjacent member is 14U. Molecular weight is 14U. Understood? Molecular weight is 14U. Yes. Next is all member of homologous have same chemical properties due to same functional group. Their chemical property remains the same. Due to same functional group, their chemical property remains the same. I repeat, their chemical property remains the same. Due to same functional group, their chemical property remains the same. Name some organic compounds with oxygen containing functional group have derived from methane. So we know now if we can write derived from methane, what we can add OH, it will become methanol. We can add COOH, it will become ethanoic acid. If you will add what you call COO, then it will become methyl ethanoate. So definitely, once we are replacing one hydrogen, carbon alkyl group can be attached. Each member of homologous series have same preparation method. Yes, because they belongs to the same functional group. That part you must remember. Since they belongs to the same functional group, we can write like this. Since they belongs to the same functional group, we can write like this. You need to remember this part. I hope I have cleared myself. I hope I have cleared myself. You have understood what exactly I wanted to say. So characteristics of this section, you please remember characteristics. Characteristics of homologous series, you must not be leaving. Very, very important. Characteristics of homologous series, You must not be leaving. Characteristic section, do very nicely. Okay. Now we will go for nomenclature. From nomenclature, we have seen they are asking questions. And nomenclature part, what are the things I told you? How many of you remember in nomenclature what section you have to do? How many of you remember? Can you say me? In nomenclature, in naming, three things I told you. What are all things I told you? In functional group, aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, understood or not? Their nomenclature has to be done very nicely. Related to that, any alkyl group will be added in that naming you must remember, understood or not? So see, tribal system or common names. So just check this one out. Acetic acid, so this acetic acid, vinegar, that is acetic acid, name here is vinegar. That is CH3COH got its name from acetum. So these are some formic acid, HCOH. So we are going to start with carboxylic. Okay, just check this one out. So these are the trivial names. Most probably they will not ask trivial names. In our set, all questions are there. So you need not to prepare this. This at the time of teaching, I might have explained. I have explained this at the time of teaching. Okay. But this is not now important. They will not be asking trivial name. What they will be asking is IUPAC name. Indian Union, sorry, International Union of Applied and Pure Chemistry, Indian International Union, understood or not? So that section they will be asking questions. So you need to be very careful for solving those questions. Here, IUPAC name only they will be asking. Common trivial name they will not ask. Yes, IUPAC name only they will ask. So you need to prepare IUPAC name. Got it? So now, in class, I am taking the names of these students. Porani, Vishwa, Veda, Vasant, Joshua, Sarvana. These children are absent. Sai is absent. So these children, those names are I'm taking. They are continuously not attending the revision sessions. So revision sessions, if they are not attending, means I'm going to take them out of group. I love to teach only 5 to 6 students, but many of the students, they have Sanjay also not joined the session. After that, girls sections, Sneha, Ishrat has not joined the sessions. So their names I'm taking, they are in danger now. They're in danger now. Tapashwini also has not joined the session. Among girls, I think Sophia is there, Sharmila, Kartika, Anu, Maha. So these children names are taken because Ovian, Paurani, Ovian, Paurani, Vendan, Yashvit. So think what level of danger you are in. So here for IUPAC naming, one last time I am telling you other questions they will not be asking. Writing the names is very important. Word root, suffix and prefix. Three things you have to remember. Word root. Word root means which is the main root part. Understood? Suffix and prefix. So one which comes before and one which comes after. Prefix comes before, yes. Prefix comes before, suffix comes after, yes. And word root will be there. So word root will be the main part. So in word root, if you will be seeing that alkane, alkene, alkyne. So alk means myth, it, prop, but, pent, hex, hept. Whatever is there, that is exactly called as word root. The parent chain is exactly the main part of the word root. I hope you might have understood. The parent chain is the main part of the word root. So yes, so parent chain will be exactly one of the most important section. Can you see the word root? The parent chain will be consisting of the main word root part with its prop, but, pent, hex, hept, Understood? Not like that. So see, that is kept of nonate, unate, and then suffix part. Suffix part will be the one which will be coming after. Understood? Yes. So suffix will be exactly considered as two parts: primary suffix and secondary suffix. Primary suffix and secondary suffix. Primary suffix will be exactly when you will be seeing that is alkane, alkene, alkyne. These will be exactly primary suffix. But when we talk about secondary suffix will be added after primary suffix. Understood? So first primary suffix we will be adding, or secondary suffix will be added after primary suffix. You must remember this one. Okay. So now the presence of particular functional group only exactly going to be getting added, and you need to remember that whenever you will do this, remember this section, this part, while adding secondary suffix to the primary suffix, the terminal E of the primary suffix like alkyne is dropped if secondary suffix begin with vowel. Remember this part. If secondary suffix is starting with vowel, then primary suffix last part E will be removed. This is one important part for secondary suffix. Before secondary suffix getting added from primary suffix, we have to remove E. Understood? Then that means what? Secondary suffix means aldehyde is there. So in aldehyde, A is vowel. So definitely from primary suffix we have to remove E. So this is most important. Remember this part. Okay, naming time we will check that part and I will explain you. So now family and functional group, alcohol family, OH will be there all, and we are calling it as alkanol. Alkanol. IUPAC naming. Alkanol. What we are calling it as alkanol. IUPAC naming, it will be considered as alkanol. Aldehyde, it will become CHO. CHO means al. In name, how we are adding al. Remember, this will become alkanal. Ketone, RCOR dash, own. So we are going to call as alkanone. You see, in this all E is removed. Can you check this part? In all the things E is removed. In all the things here E is removed, E is removed, E is removed. Understood not? And here you see alkanone, None. Alkanal. You see, after removing E, they have added. Here also E removed, alkanoic acid. So everywhere you are seeing that they are removing E. Understood? Because amine starts with A. So wherever amine is starting with A, E is getting removed. Understood? So this is the most important thing. You must remember this part. Is it okay? Did you understood this section? So this is exactly, so we will be discussing about the important sections only. We will not be going to that much high level. We will be just understanding the most important sections. So now here, if you will be seeing parent chain. Parent chain is considered, now I'm going to teach you what is the meaning of parent chain. So parent chain is the long chain which will be considered as the most important chain of the, what you call the, IUPAC system means parent chain will be writing. So hydrocarbon, whenever we will be writing, parent chain is supposed to be the most important part. So now let's check this one out. So if somebody will be talking to you about parent chain, how we are exactly going to do for the parent chain? Just check this one out. So here carbon, 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 carbon. Here carbon, carbon, sorry. Carbon, 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 and here also carbon is there. Here also carbon, carbon, carbon will be there. So which one is supposed to be? The longest chain is supposed to be the parent chain. So here we need to decide which one is the longest chain, and that longest chain will become the main parent chain. I hope you might have understood. The long chain of the carbon atoms will be considered as the parent chain. That you need to remember. Understood? So here this part will become the main chain. You need to remember this. This is exactly the main chain part. So if somebody will be asking you how you are going to answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in this 12 carbons are exactly there. So since this is the longest one, this will be considered as the parent chain. Understood? Sometimes at the time of naming, We are not considering that case also. See, that is considered as parent chain, and that parent chain is responsible for word root. Remember, parent chain is responsible for word root. What did I say? Parent chain is responsible for word root. Parent chain is responsible for word root. So always remember this part. So parent chain is responsible for word root. Parent chain is responsible for what? Word root. So now let's check this one out. So linear continuous chain will be there. So main word root parent chain. So here, see here, one, two, three, four. Four carbon is there. So methane, ethane, propane, butane. So here definitely bute. Bute came na. So bute is the word root. Bute becomes the word root. And COOH is the functional group added. So it will become butanoic acid. It will become butanoic acid. Understood? Butanoic acid. Like that, we are exactly going to talk about. Understood? Maximum they will be exactly giving like that only. So alkyl group prefix when we are going to check this one out. Here if you will see one, two, three. So how we are exactly going to talk one, two, three. Can we see here in second location? In second location, alkyl, that is methyl is added. See, when from this part you are removing one, see, any alkyl. What is alkyl? Alkyl is CnH2n plus 1. This is called as alkyl. So this will be exactly called as alkyl. So whenever alkyl group you are going to add, remember very carefully. No unwanted answers you are going to write in exam. Whenever alkyl you are adding, so it will become either methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, pentyl, hexyl. Understood? So this will be exactly called as what? Alkyl. What it will be considered as? Alkyl group. So now if you will see like this, name it. Now name it please. Come on, name it. Start naming it. What root is butane? Bute, Ritvajan. Okay. Come on, try. For me, first I will be allocating the parent chain. I will not be so hurry burry taking any unwanted decision. So first I will be taking like this. This will become my parent chain. Okay. So in parent chain now I will locate the second part. One, two. So once I have located the second section, can you say, can I write two methyl butane? That's it. Here any other thing is the secondary suffix is not there. That's why I'm going to waste my time. Directly primary suffix is finishing. So your primary suffix is finishing. Subsequent part methyl I have added. That's it. My story part is getting over. That's it. So the here it will become two methyl. Ethyl, how ethyl will come? Ethyl will not at all come. Why ethyl will be coming? Parent chain will be taking two ethyl butane mental. Here only C is there. C is called not called as ethyl. It is called as methyl. It is called as methyl, not ethyl. Okay. It is called as ethyl. Sorry, methyl. So if somebody will be giving you like this, hey, sleeping monsters, come on, start answering the question, please. Go for it. It's wrong. Uh-huh. Both of you are wrong. Both of you are wrong. Mhm. See, parent chain allocation should be done from the main section. Understood or not? So when you are starting, here you have to first do selection of parent chain. So this will become the parent chain. So this is selected. Parent chain is selected. Okay. Now here from here you will start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now location is 2, comma 3 dimethyl. Understood? Hexane. I hope now you people understood why naming you people are misunderstanding this. How it is possible, you say. 2C is there. If C2 will be there, it will become methyl. Yes, now it is absolutely correct. So dimethyl, di. Why? Because two methyls are there. Two alkyls are there and same alkyl is there. So since same alkyl is there, it will become di. That's so simple. Why we are going to miss that? 2,3 dimethyl hexane. So just previous now one video I have taught about nomenclature. You take the reference of that. 2,3 dimethyl. Understood or not? So previous one full nomenclature I have taught in the group. You take the reference of that and remember that one. We don't have time. I don't have time to teach again that thing from the beginning. So word root and everything, naming and everything I have taught in that. Just take the reference of that. Here this part will become direct. This is considered as what? 1, 2, 3. So this will become chloropropane. Chloropropane. Understood? This already I have discussed. Can you check here? See, 2 bromopropane, because in second location only the functional group bromine is there. So we have to give importance to this. It will become 2 bromopropane. Now here how exactly this, in first location alcohol is there. So what we are going to write? We are going to write methane ethane prop. Prop 1 all. Understood? And from there also E is removed. So prop 1 all. Now we are going to talk about aldehyde. Aldehyde, so directly it will become propanol. Understood? Second section is suffix 1 on. Here this suffix on will be added. Understood? So here methane. Now let's check the methane, ethane, prop. Understood? So it will become propanol. This section will become propanol. Ketone added. Now here carboxylic acid, if it will be there, then we are going to say C. Carboxylic C also will be added. So 1, 2, 3. So propanoic acid, E is removed. From propane, E will be removed. So propanoic acid. Now double bond alkenes will be there. That time also, see, remember one thing. When double bond will be there, you have to give preference to the double bond. Which location double bond will be there? From there you have to start numbering. Understood or not? Jotam, did you heard it? Jotam is not responding since long. Okay, Jotam, did you understood everything, beta? Did you understood how to attempt these type questions? Get ready for it. So now look here. So here, whenever double bond will be there, so here double bond we are always going to give preference. So preference of double bond is the most important thing. Okay. So now look here. In double triple bond also we are giving preference. So now look here. If I am giving you one question. In this question, C is there, double bond is there. Understood or not? So we will start numbering from here. It will become 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now come on, name this. Name this first. Methane, ethane, propane, butane. Butene is not the correct answer. Butene is not the correct answer. In that spelling is also in nomenclature now. Remember one thing, spelling is also one of the most crucial thing. That if you will not be doing it, that will also be going wrong. Bute one in. That's the correct answer. Bute one in is the correct answer. Very good. So bute, butane, bute. And in first location, in is there. So bute one in. So bute one in will be there. Yes, two butane is wrong. Bute one in is correct. Two butane is also wrong. Two butane is also wrong. Bute one in is the correct one. Remember this. Bute one in is the correct one. I hope you might have understood. Bute one in is the correct one. Absolutely. So please don't do mistake in that. Huh? Bute one in is the correct one. Yes. So now bute one in. If somebody will give you like this, in this location, if they will give you miss, what you are going to write? Methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane. So from here on, we will start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here, what you are going to write? Hex 1 ine. Yes, hex 1 ine. So those who have attended my nomenclature class, you will be able to answer most of the questions. Understood. So that will be considered as hex 1 ine. Butter 1 ine. That was indeed, but butter one line is not correct. I hope you might have understood this one. So here double bond will be there. So this section, I think you people will be able to understand this. So now if both double and triple bond will be present. Now whom you will give more importance? Understood? So then which one you are going to give more importance? If double bond is also there and triple bond is also there. Can we see in this question? Check. See, if you will give reference to triple bond means it is not correct. Okay. So this one always remember in if double bond is also there and triple bond is also there. So see here triple bond is there and here double bond is there. Among double bond and triple bond, which one is sorry, double bond and triple bond, which one you have to see? When you talk about double bond is what? Ene and that is ine. Ene and triple bond is ine. Understood? So E comes first. For double bond is ene. Whenever you speak about double bond, you are saying alkene. So whenever you are talking about double bond, you are writing about alkene. When you are talking about triple bond, seriously, I'll punch you because you're distracting me. And triple bond, whenever you are going to, so the last moment, after that, I'm going to block you. So now listen, double bond is ene and triple bond is ine. Understood? So if you're not stop disturbing and not letting me teach means you will be out. So now remember that. So now double bond will be ene and triple bond will be ine. So when double bond is ene and triple bond is ine, so this which one? E N E Y N E. So in alphabetical order, which one comes first? Alphabetical order, which one comes first? E comes first. So double bond you have to give preference. Understood? So wherever double and triple bond is present, then give reference to double bond. Yes. If double bond and triple bond is present means give preference to double bond. Give preference to which bond? Double bond. So here double bond, see here double bond is present first. So I am giving the preference to double bond and check this one out. Because triple bond is having two pi bonds. Understood? So here it will become two pi bonds means what? It is exactly going to break. One sigma, one pi is better. So now you need to understand this. So here start from here one, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how we are going to name it? Come on, start naming it. Yes. Now start naming it. Who can name it? Reference you understood. Now naming you have to say. Come on, let's see how many of Bahubalis can answer this question. Naming preference, how we are going to give. Come on, go for it. No, Shashi, here two things are there. Very good, ma'am. So here now, when you will be checking, you need to remember this part. So here it is starting from one. So we one, two, three, four, five is there. Understand not? So methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane. So here in first location, ene is there. And fifth location, ine is there. So as the naming preference is there, ene we will give preference first, and then we will give preference to ine. Understood not? So ene we will give preference first, and then we will give preference to ine. So what is the situation? One, two, three, four, five. So here one question is there. So here you just check. So one, two, three, four, five. So here it will become what we are going to say, pent 1 in 5 ion. Understood? Pent 1 in 5 ion, and that's the most important part. Pent 1 in 5 ion. Understood? So pent 1 in 5 ion. Pent 1 in 5 ion. This is the most important thing. Pent 1 in 5 ion. You'll be writing this part. So now you see, if we will be talking about prefixes, you need to remember that if we are exactly going to write propane, once we will remove one hydrogen, it will become cyclopropane. It will get connected. So here, how many hydrogens are there? Can you check? 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. But here 2, 4, 6 hydrogens are there. The moment you will be removing hydrogen and connect carbon with carbon, it will become cyclo. It will become cyclopropane. Understood or not? So cyclobutane. So this is butane. Here it will become cyclobutane. This is the most important part. Secondary prefix, if somebody will be talking about, now we are going to check secondary. See, secondary prefix in the IUPAC system of nomenclature, second characteristics are not considered as secondary prefixes. Why? They are regarded as substituents and are denoted by denoted by secondary prefixes. Let's see the secondary prefix sections. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, nitro, these will be always considered as the secondary prefixes. Yes. So now rules for nomenclature, whenever somebody will be asking, that is the parent chain. Already I have discussed for 1 month we are doing this. Parent chain part already I have discussed with you people. We have had discussion. So whenever X will be present, see the alkyl group, whenever it will be present, you see 1, 2, 3, it is in third location. So here it will be exactly from here it is in fourth location. This is incorrect. So where you are going to write from the shortest distance. So if any alkyl group is added, any subsequent part is added, then that will automatically become the first priority. The numbering should be done from that section only. Understood? The numbering should be done from that section only. Okay, shortest distance, absolutely. So now here, if you will be checking from here, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here, so 2 and 3 and 4. So if 2, 3, 4 locations are there, see 2, 3, 4 locations, you need to understand that from where you are getting the carbon chain first, that will become the first priority. Which section you are going to get the carbon chain first, that will become the link, whatever. See, subsequent part, see, here it is starting from 2 and here it is starting from 3. So here we have to add it up and check lowest locant group. Lowest locant group, if somebody will be asking you how we are going to do this, see, carbon, 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 carbon. Here carbon is there, here carbon is there, here carbon is there. So if we are going to add from this location, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So add 2 plus 3 plus 4. So it is coming 2 plus 3 plus 4. It is coming as 9. Understood? But if we will start adding from opposite side, it is coming as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Understood? So here 4th, 5th and 6th location carbon is there. So how much it is coming? 15. So 15, you have to take the smallest value. So here it is coming as 9, so 9 will be accepted. Here it is coming as 15, so 15 will not be accepted. This is the most important point. This is exactly what you have to study. I hope you might have understood. So that is wrong. Hmm. Okay, okay. Today you are having school? Fine. Yes, today you are having school. Okay. So this is exactly done. I hope you might have understood. So this is the last part. We are exactly science revision. So we are going to do this continuation today evening also we are going to keep. Okay. So continuation also we are going to keep in evening. Get ready for it. Today, yes, parents teacher meeting is there in school. So I'm also coming. Get ready because I have to say some very nice words to all the parents. Okay. Bye everyone.